Looking back at the whole entire like Vultures era, bro, it's crazy to think about how fucking wild that whole run really was. From the listening parties to the leaks to Ye being all over the place online. It was pure chaos, bro. But in the best way though. Like, I mean that in the best way. And a year later, a whole year, some months later, I found myself revisiting Vultures 1 way more than I ever expected. And honestly, I think that says something about staying power of this project compared to like V2, for example. When it comes down to it, man, Vultures 1 is easily my favorite out of the two. I'll admit, like, I might be a little biased because I actually went to the listening party and that first listen live was something else. But there's something about hearing Ye and like, a Ye album for the first time in that type of setting. It just kind of sticks with you. But even outside of that hype, right? I still prefer V1 over V2 any day. Any day. V2 is decent and like all right at best. But V1 feels like a full project with actual purpose and a way better rollout. The songs that carry this album for me are like Hood Rat, Stars, Key to My Life. They've got this introspective vibe that feels basically very authentic to Ye and Ty Dolla $ign, and while still being fresh and modern. But the production, man, it's actually really strong, really strong, very vintage, but also modern at the same time. It almost leans into like an industrial sound for Ye standards, but it works. It's not him trying too hard. It's him finding like that pocket that balances like that grit and that polish that he goes for. Another big reason why I put V1 over V2 is Ty Dolla $ign, bro. On V1, he really shines and he has way more standout moments. Like his hooks and melodies, they really cut through. And you can tell Ye trusted him to carry that weight. And same goes for Ye himself, He feels more locked in on V1 compared to the V2 installment. And there's actual personality and presence in these songs. Instead of them just sitting like demos or unfinished songs, or like V1 actually feels like a project that was, put together and it had an actual purpose. V2 is just kind of like, here you guys go. You guys been asking for it for all these months. Fuck it, And then you got to respect the rollout. I mean, the Italy sessions, the Saudi sessions, the Vegas listening party, the hotel studio sessions with those insane rants. Like, it was crazy. And it gave that chaotic energy that only Ye knows how to deliver with a rollout, of course. And even with the album getting taken down a few times, this dude, he still managed to go #1, bro. He still managed to go #1 with Carnival. That says everything about how really crazy this fucking rollout was and this whole entire run was. Overall, bro, Vultures 1 holds up as a very solid project. Very solid. And also a crazy moment in this guy's career. It's really not the most perfect project. I'm not sitting here saying the project is a fucking 10 out of 10. At best, it's like a 7 out of 10. But it's way more cohesive and replayable than V2. The highs are higher. The rollout was way better. Low-key iconic too. And the music actually sticks with you. Say what you want about Ye, but this era proved like he still knows how to like capture attention and drop something that really leaves a mark. Let me know what you guys think. I've made also a video about this, I think a few months after V1 dropped, but it's been a whole year, some months, and projects tend to get better literally by the year. So let me know what you guys think about V1, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.